What is up, y'all? Ashton with 13 back with another video. This time we're in MLB The Show, and we're talking about the upcoming roster update. It's the very first roster update coming to MLB The Show, and I'm going to give you guys 6 players that you should invest in now if you want to make stubs for this weekend. Now, as I'm diving into this, I should make a note. These are, guaranteed increases that I'm letting you know about. I'm giving you my best predictions, my best value picks. For example, I'm not going to go to the starting pitchers. I'm not going to go down here, and I'm not going to tell you to invest in, Tyler Glass now. He's already going for 2,700 stubs. That really wouldn't be a good investment. Or I wouldn't tell you to invest in Corbin Burns right now. He's not a good investment. Now, the reason why this isn't a good investment is because of quick sell values. Quick sell values are really, really important to know for this year. When you're a diamond, if you're an 85 overall diamond, your quick sell value is 3,000 stubs. So if you're buying, Tyler Glass now at 2,700 stubs, that's a lot of risk to take just to get 300 stubs. So I think it's really important to know those values going into it. And it's really important to know that just because when you're buying a card, like say, if you think, Logan Webb has really good diamond potential, if you're buying him at quick sale value, 900 stubs, you're getting the best possible outcome if he does go up. And if he does not go up, say, roster update hits, he's still an 82 overall, you can quick sell him for 900 stubs, no damage done to your wallet. Whereas, say Glass now does not go diamond this week, he's going to go probably from 2,700 stubs probably somewhere to the 1,800 range, and you're going to be losing out on about 900 stubs pop. Hope that helps. Like I said, we're going to jump right into it here. I'm going to give you guys 3 hitters, 3 pitchers, and let's get right into it. We're going to start out behind the plate here. I'm going to give you guys a catcher. You really need to invest in now if you want to make some stubs. We're talking about one of the Contreras brothers, not the one that went to the crappy Cardinals. We're talking about William Contreras. Right now, he's going for about 1,300 stubs, which is really good value. If I look at my, spreadsheet here with the quick sell values, 82 overall, quick sells for 900 stubs. So you're not getting the most ideal value there, but, only 400 stubs, which I think William Contreras is risk-free in terms of him getting an upgrade to at least an 84 overall this weekend. Like I said, 82 quick sells, 900 stubs. As you can see by the player card here, he has 67 contact versus right-handed pitching, 52 power versus right-handed pitching. I think those are numbers that really need to go up. This season, he's hitting 352 versus righties with a 577 slug, giving him a 1016 OPS. That is very good. He has 4 home runs this year, and all 4 of those home runs have come against right-handed pitching. High average, high slugging. We're talking about him potentially being the best hitting catcher in the MLB. I think this week he does make that jump to about an 84 overall. And in the second roster update, if he continues this outstanding production he's currently on, he's going to be a diamond by the time we turn the calendar to June or July-ish. Now I'm heading to the mound here, and if you watch my very first roster update prediction video before the season, I talked about a few guys that were absolute guaranteed locks to be diamond at some point this season. Now some of those hit, some of those miss. It's a part of it. You can't be 100% accurate all the time. Best baseball players in the world only hit 300. But we're talking about Tariq Skubal here. He's really one of the best pitchers in the game. I think he goes diamond this week. I don't think there's a good reason why he should not be diamond. He has a 2.28 ERA. ERA is not all telling, but the advanced analytics back up that 2.28 ERA. In 4 games played this year, he's got about 24 innings pitched. He's only allowed 5 walks, so those walk numbers could, creep up just a tiny bit. And he struck out 26 batters, so he's striking out, over a batter an inning. Those K per 9 numbers could go up just a little bit, and he's only allowed 14 hits. Hits per 9 can increase as well. He's only got a .80 whip, not allowing an out of traffic on the bases. His expected ERA is a 2.32, expected batting average of 188. And like I just mentioned, great K, great walk numbers. One of the best pitchers in baseball. He's going to be diamond this week. If he's not, he's going to be diamond next week. And honestly, if he is a diamond this week, 85 overall, and you have the stubs to sit on, I would hold this guy, because if he keeps producing, keeps putting up these elite numbers, this is a guy that could be at 87, 88, even at 89 overall by the time we get to the All-Star break. For my second here, we had to do a little bit of digging for this one. We had to go to the bronzes. If you know anything about baseball, you knew this was coming. We're talking about Ahmed Rosario of the Tampa Bay Rays. He's going for 80 or 75 overall quick sell, which is a little bit less than ideal, but that's fine. I think he easily makes silver for this week's roster update. The Tampa Bay Rays just find a way to develop players out of nowhere. Overall, right now, he's batting 351 with an 887 OPS, high contact numbers. He's not walking at all, which is really odd. So his discipline is probably really ideal for where it's at. He has one walk in 75 plate appearances this year. That's probably worse than Javi Baez, if we're being honest. But he's not striking out at all, though, so that vision could go up. And honestly, he's probably going to get that upgraded. Versus right-handed pitching, where you can see his numbers are a lot lower. He's got 63 contact and 37 power versus right. He's batting 383 versus righties this year with a 553 slug and a 949 OPS. So, I mean, that power can go up. Those contact numbers can go up. I think he's got 2 home runs versus right-handed pitching, which, I mean, isn't a lot, but we're only, 20, 25 games into the season. So, over the full course of the season, you're talking about a guy being in the middle teens for home runs. I think that deserves a little more than 37 power. Like I said, Ahmed Rosario, I think he definitely goes silver this week. And if he continues production, this is a guy to keep an eye on. He recently moved to right field. I'm not sure where the defense is on that, but if he's providing good defense in right field, that fielding could get an upgrade. And that could help him if he's still producing to get to that gold range. Now we're in the closing pitchers. This time we're going to St. Louis. We all hate St. Louis. It's boring. But we got to talk about Hell's Bells, Ryan Helsley. I mean, this guy's a dog. He always has been. But this year, he's been looking amazing. He's got a 2.45 ERA, which you see that for like a closing pitcher. Like, that's not really that amazing. But ERA is ERA. It's not the all saying, all being. He's played in 11 games this year. And advanced analytics are telling us he's getting very, very unlucky. He stopped walking people, which was his biggest weakness last year. In those 11 innings, he's only had 1 walk. So that walk per 9 could go way up if they allow it to. He has the best expected ERA in baseball at 0.87. So like I said, that 2.45 ERA isn't everything. Advanced analytics are telling us he really should only, not really be allowing any runs at all based on the way he's pitching. He's got the highest average fastball velocity in baseball. So, I mean, like I said, he's throwing heat. He's striking guys out. His chase rate is 40%. His whiff rate is 35%, which are both elite in baseball. So, he hasn't been getting the strikeout numbers he normally does, but the whiff rate's there, the chase rate's there. The strikeouts will come eventually, and he's missing bats. So that K per 9 is, right about where you want it to be. Expected batting average of 140. Jeez, I can't talk right now. 140 expected batting average allowed. So, he's one of the best closing pitchers in baseball right now, 1 month into the season. I look for him to go diamond this week. And, I know a lot of people aren't talking about him, but I really think he has good potential to be a diamond. He's one of the best relieving/closing pitchers in baseball. He's going for quick sell value as well. 83 overall, goes for 1,200 stubs. If he doesn't go diamond this week, okay, quick sell him. No harm done. Now for my last position player. Oh, Travis d'Arnaud just got supercharged after the weekend. He had that 3 home run game. Not really a surprise. Anyways, we're looking at Gunnar Henderson. I mean, this guy is just a beast. He's going to go diamond this year. I will guarantee it. He might not go diamond in this roster update, but he could. He's going to be one of the best players in baseball before we know it. He already is starting to become that. Versus right-handed pitching, he's got a 1073 OPS. He's hitting contact power. The analytics support it. He just looks really, really good right now. The defense is there. He has a bronze hitting badge. That bronze hitting badge should probably be a gold hitting badge. If that were to happen, he's probably, going to be close to diamond. He's got a 89th percentile expected WOBA. He's got an 86th percentile expected batting average, 93rd percentile expected slug. I mean, he has the highest average exit velocity in MLB. He absolutely blisters the baseball when he hits it. And like I said, he's constantly barreling the ball, getting excellent contact. He has that 1073 OPS versus right-handed pitching. That honestly is kind of low for the contact numbers he's getting right now. So look for Gunnar Henderson to get an upgrade, as he's one of the best young players in the game right now. Now for my very last player, we are digging into the bronze tier. My third and final pitcher, Bryce Miller, is a good pick, and he's just a little bit too expensive right now. We're actually going to go down to Garrett Crochet of the Chicago White Sox. Pretty much the only good thing about that team. He's only going for 68 stubs right now, so he's a pretty good investment. His ERA is 5 point something, really, really ugly ERA. But like I said, that's just surface numbers. Sometimes you got to dig a little bit deeper than that. It tells none of the story, actually. He has 40 or 34 Ks and 6 walks in 26 innings this year. Those are elite numbers. I expect his walks per nine to rise. I expect his Ks per nine to rise. Both of those numbers are really, really good this year. His home runs per nine will decrease. He's got a 86 home run per nine. He's allowed 5 home runs in 5 starts this year. So I think that number will go down a little bit, which is a little bit unfortunate. But like I said, I think every single other number can go up. I think the stamina can go up. The hits per nine can go up. Everything can go up. He just got a little bit unlucky so far this season. He's got a 5+ ERA, and his expected ERA is 2.21. I think if he keeps pitching the way he's pitching, those numbers are going to keep going down. He's going to get better and better. This is his first time pitching, so he's still, or starting pitching in the majors, so he's still kind of getting acclimated to that. He's done a really good job so far. I look for him to continue that. He's got a 176 expecting batting average allowed. Like I mentioned the Ks, whiffs. He's getting a ton of those. He's avoiding barrels. He's the only good thing the White Sox have right now. So I look for Garrett Crochet to reach silver. And I think really, by the end of the season, him and Luis Robert can be the only gold players the White Sox have. But anyways, that is going to be the video for today. If you enjoyed my roster update predictions, make sure you like, subscribe. I will be making more roster update predictions, as this is one of my most favorite things to do in MLB. Like I said, this isn't guaranteed by any means, but I think the 6 players I select today are really good candidates to get upgrades. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.